It's not straight. I ain't even having it straight in front of me. I'm turning sideways.
Well, don't look at the computer.
It's hard not to. I like to see myself, I guess.
I think I've spoiled you. You're spoiled.
How y'all doing?
We got some people coming in.
We gonna wait until some more people get in here.
Before we let everybody know what the giveaway is and how to go about doing the giveaway, how we're going to go about doing it, and we're super excited.
If you didn't already read the intro to the live.
Let's just wait a few minutes.
Yep. Well, whoever's in here, you can chat with us for a few minutes until we get some more people in here. So we don't have no dead air or anything.
So let's talk about this for a few minutes. You got your chainsaw mill for your sawmill attachment for your chainsaw?
Yes, I did get the sawmill attachment.
Are you like, when are we gonna go try it out? When are you gonna do your little test run?
My little test run.
Yeah, you got to cut the tree down first before you attach the saw.
Well, I'm gonna probably this weekend, maybe coming if we're not busy. What weekend? I don't even know. I think we might be busy this weekend doing something. Because I think she said a while, a week ago.
What's the date this weekend? I don't even know the date.
I don't even know either.
We've just been trying to take it slow. Okay, so it's the 2nd. No, we're not doing. We're doing something the following weekend, so we're not doing nothing this weekend.
Well,
it's basically 4th of July weekend.
4th of July weekend, yeah. I don't know. We might just wait because a lot of things
go on. If it's not raining or anything like that, then we can go camping.
Luckily, y'all.
And shoot some fireworks off.
Luckily, y'all, well, it hasn't rained here. I mean, other than a quick storm here and there, then it dries up real quick, but it hasn't really rained and actually soaked in the ground good. Probably for almost 2 months. I mean, we had a little bit of rain here and there, a storm passed through real quick, here and there within 30 minutes, gone. But every time it did happen in our vicinity, over at our property, no rain at all. It skipped that whole location.
Like, we were driving back today and it was raining coming back from Roots and Refuge. And as soon as we passed our road, it stopped. And then we drove down the road a little bit further and then it started back up. So it's like one little strip that did not get rain.
Yeah, and we were hoping so, it would water the garden a little bit. But we're supposed to have, throughout this whole week, there's supposed to be storms throughout this whole week. So maybe one of these or 3 of these times,
it'll get watered like it's supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, because we've been watering the heck out of it, and it's a lot of work.
All right, guys.
And it's a lot of time and effort in the work, watering and doing all that, and with no rain.
Yeah, I know.
No rain.
So we are going to do a live, and in just a few minutes we will, or not a live. Well, we're on live. Oh my god. We are going to do a giveaway in just a few minutes when get some more people in here. We're going to
well, we're going to do let me take over. We're going to do the giveaway later on in the live, but you have to basically, the people have to participate in the live.
So that way we can get our
algorithm.
I
can't pronounce it.
Algorithm up.
Yep, and what that does is, if y'all don't know, the algorithm, hitting the like button, it allows YouTube to push our video out, and then when YouTube pushes our video out, it allows more people to come in here. So then we get more views and more of this, and that will allow us to do free giveaways. that's what helps us do free giveaways, just from, you know, more people watching, more people hitting the like button, more people commenting. It allows YouTube to push our videos farther out there. So basically, that provides money that we ain't getting yet. But we're not getting
We're
money.
so close, y'all. We are
But
so
we're
close.
very close on be able to start getting monetized on YouTube, and we're trying to get there. But basically, as in when that happens, and with the algorithm,
Algorithm.
all right, you say that word.
Whiffy.
When you hit the like, basically, the, you know, bottom line, when you hit the like button, when you make comments, when you share the videos,
It pushes it out. It
It
pushes it
pushes-
out, and it tells the YouTube algorithm that, hey, people want to watch this. People want to see this. Share this video. Yeah, that's
and
what
then
it does.
that'll allow more people to come see what we're doing, and that'll allow us to do more free giveaways for all of our subscribers.
Yeah, because we haven't done a giveaway. I think we did a giveaway somewhere around Christmas time last year.
Yeah,
I think that was our last giveaway, and
it was.
we have and okay, yeah, we have a lot of other stuff. We have a lot to give away. Like I just did my soap sales at holy crap.
Farm,
Farm.
farm where you
Wait a
live.
minute, we need to swap places because you know this ain't working, okay? Normally
Yeah,
I'm sitting over
usually I'm sitting over there and she's sitting where I'm at. But we swapped sides because I couldn't get behind the table. So I had to come in from this side to get behind the table.
All right, so who we got in here? Rebecca. We got Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing? Gathered together Homestead.
How y'all doing?
Hello, you two. I thought I was the only one in here. Glad to see more. Yes, we are super excited that everyone's coming in. And so let's. You wanna do you want to talk about the giveaway, or do you want me to talk about the giveaway or what we're giving away? And
Well, first of all, you know, we wanted to just chat with y'all, and if you have comments and stuff, you know, keep on communicating with us. And that's part of the giveaway. So the more times we see your name come up there, the more times we're gonna hit the little check button right here of who's doing what, and or basically, you know,
okay, so basically, the person that interacts with us most in the comments, and we will pick a winner at the end of the
at the end of this live.
yes.
Well, probably about 5 minutes before the end of the live.
And you will get $50. Basically, it's I'll be doing a big soap giveaway. And I do have some newies in there, so we're super excited about that.
$50. What? $50? What? The soap products?
Yeah. Yep. I think it's like six bars of soap. 7. How close are y'all's watch hours? We are at 33,133.
Yep.
So yeah, we're getting there. We've come a long way. We have, I know, at least 400 videos on YouTube. We have.
We probably would have.
Excuse me.
We probably would have had more if she didn't erase. She actually erased probably about 6 months of videos from when we first started, just
because they weren't getting no views, and they were crappy, messed up videos.
And that's when we first started.
And I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we gotta swap places. Move.
Okay.
Hang on, y'all.
I can't
Watch
move.
your feet.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't hit my camera.
I got you.
Throwing me off.
All right. I feel better over here anyway.
I feel better over here. So we're in the right, okay? So maybe it'll go a little bit smoother.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
So
usually the driver, so I feel better on the left side. In the camera, I might be on the right side.
I don't know what side you're on, but whatever. Do you have a playlist of all your videos? Yes, I have a playlist. Well, yes, I do. It's I believe I do. I know. I just go on there and you can actually go on and just hit the uploads button and it'll play all, and you can click play all and it'll play every last one of my videos.
We would like for you to watch them, though, right? But some people don't have the time. I mean, even if you don't care to watch one and you started watching it, just let it play and walk away from it. You know what I mean? I mean, because a lot of people don't want to watch certain videos, or it don't interest them. Then just maybe the next one will.
Yeah, so we got let's see, D's Homestead says I feel better now that you guys switched. Well, thank you. Were we throwing you all too, D?
Yeah, well, hey, you seen how she had to get up and around the table. She has this table like not even 2 inches away from the couch. So
Well, your
like,
legs go under the table. They don't go to the side.
But my legs like that big around.
You're fine. I will watch also, but let it run list too, so you can get some more watch time hours. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. So we were talking a little bit in the earlier, and we're gonna try to go out to the property this weekend. We don't have a whole lot to do as far as plans.
It's
or
so
anything.
dry. Hopefully the rain dry.
Yeah, it is so dry out there, y'all. My little green, beautiful green pasture in the wintertime that y'all have seen so many times, it is like
dirt
a
brown. It's
desert.
It looks like a desert.
I have little green weeds growing up, and that's all the green I have is little weeds. I mean, it is crazy, crazy, crazy. And I told the kids that they just need to go out there and pick the weeds so that way at least it'll be fully dirt.
Yeah, last weekend.
Last Friday
we
hauled
800 gallons, almost 900 gallons of water
out to the property.
I hauled it. I put it on one of my trailers and I filled it up here, and we took off. And
I'm telling y'all, we
filled up one here, then we had to go to her grandparents to fill up the other one. But,
so we watered the garden really good, and we're just hoping that we don't have to haul that much weight again this week. I'm hoping that it rains. It needs to rain.
It was about, I'd say, total weight with the truck and trailer with the water was probably about almost 17,000 pounds. I was going down the road with.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much like pulling like a fifth wheel camper with nothing in it.
That poor old blue truck. I could tell your old blue truck was.
She hauled her good.
Yeah.
A little sluggish. Granted, it's 28, 29 years old. But I mean, a little sluggish. But
I could tell she was struggling. I didn't even want to turn the AC on, because if I would have turned the AC on, it probably would have broke. It was struggling.
Stop talking. Don't talk crap about my Chevrolet. She got almost 1 million miles on her, y'all.
I guarantee.
She's got almost. She got about 750,000 miles on it. So you can't complain. And it's the original motor.
I'm not complaining. So, does anyone have any questions for us? We are currently renting. Steven,
if you don't know, we're currently renting. And we got a smaller homestead here, back through this wall here. Our door's over there. But anyway, but we got 13 acres of property about 8 miles from here that we're starting. We got our garden started. We got our fruit trees started. Well, some of the fruit trees. I want to get more, but we're just limited on space right now, just because about 90% of it is pine trees, and we only got about an acre and a half. It's about an acre and a half of open area out of that 13 acres.
All right, so yeah, we got guys, my brain is scrabbled. Can we play Scrabble, y'all? Y'all want to play Scrabble? No, I'm joking. So this past week we had an incident where our brand new refrigerator broke. The refrigerator was only 2 months old, and so we had to go out and get a new refrigerator. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Stuff does not last like it should. It does not last like it should. Like if you would have bought a refrigerator way back in the 80s, that refrigerator would probably still be working today.
Yeah, we actually got one in the garage that was from the 70s, and the sucker still works like a champ.
I know, but
even the ice maker.
Oh, I know, but see this one, like I don't understand why they just don't make it to last. They use cheap products and they use cheap stuff.
Yeah. Now, granted, we didn't get a ginormous refrigerator, but
Hi, Mama Bear.
Yeah, hey, we didn't get a ginormous refrigerator, but it's bigger than the one we got the first time for the same price.
Yeah, so we went and the first one we had was a 4.5 cubic foot refrigerator.
It's a refrigerator with a little freezer on top.
A little over $300 with tax, like $312, $315, something like that. We went the other day to get another refrigerator, a 7.5 cubic foot, and we paid the same price. So we got a better deal, and we are super excited about it.
First one was from Lowe's. The second one is from Sam's.
Yeah.
So far, so good. It's only been about 3 or 4. How many days? 3? 3 days? It's only been 3 days, and it's still working, so that's good. If the next one goes, I'm going to shoot it with my gun.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Where are we going to shoot it at? The property? You want to take it all the way out to the property?
I'm going to shoot it, and then I'm going to take it to the scrapyard.
Yeah. The girl is right. They do make cheap garbage and sell it to us as if it's gold. You are 100% correct.
It's ridiculous.
I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. I went the other day and bought a little hand mixer. Well, it wasn't what I thought it was, but it's all right.
Does it still work?
I use it for my soaps.
Oh, I know. Does that one still work though?
Yeah, the one you bought me. Yeah,
okay.
I was talking about the one I bought.
I thought you were fixing to say it don't work. I was like, geez Louise.
One says wait till the 90-day warranty is out.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The one, yeah, and see the thing is, they see if you want to buy a 3-year warranty with it. But see, the manufacturer has a warranty for a year. So if you buy something, you're automatically warranted at least for a year. So if it breaks within that first year, then you got a problem. But if it doesn't break within that first year, at least you got your money's worth. Yeah. So I don't even worry about buying that extra little thing.
See, we could go out and we could get a nice big refrigerator and spend all that money. But by the time we do that refrigerator is going to be broken by the time we get into our house over there at the property. By the time we even build our house, it's going to be broken.
And the one we got, now that we just got, it would be good out in the garage to hold drinks or something, or something like that. It's not, or somewhere in the house other than the kitchen.
Let's see. These Homestead says film it if you do. So if you shoot,
I will. Well, hey, you got to name the gun you want me to use.
Okay. Mama Bear says wait till the 90-day warranty is out. Mama Bear also says make yourself bake yourself to some antique store and flea market and find you something antique cooking stuff. Yes, I am. Actually, I do have whenever as soon as we can get back out there to that to the property and actually be able to camp, I am going to be releasing some more videos. I want cast. I love cast iron. I've always loved cast
we
iron.
got a lot of cast iron, but we don't have like a wash pot cast iron, or what's the other one?
Dutch oven.
The Dutch oven or the wash pot. We don't got nothing that ginormous, but we've cooked on that stuff before, just with
using someone else's.
using someone else's. So
like the wash pot, we always at our family farm, we would put water in it and put it over top of the fire and boil deer ribs in. And we would boil them all day long, and the meat would be so tender, and then add everything after that after we remove the bones.
And we would make a stew.
Yeah. And it would feed a good
30 people.
Yeah. So that's what we are aiming towards. My Dutch ovens, I love those. I want one for myself. I've always used my grandmother's, but we're gonna get one. One of these days we will break down and get all that cast iron stuff.
But we are like our last live. Everybody was talking about cooking over a fire, cooking over stuff like that. And we are going to put some videos out there like that because some people don't know how to do all that, and we have a lot of knowledge in that. I mean, lots of knowledge because we're like pyromaniacs, and we love being in the woods. So it's like rural as rural can get, if you follow what I'm saying.
Yep.
So we can make the best of it and be able to survive if we had to, in that perspective. So we could show everybody how we do that, and that's what we want to do.
Mama Bear says use the AK to do the video on shooting the dead refrigerator. Okay, so we don't have an AK.
Yeah, we don't have it.
But I got an SKS that I will be more than glad to use. I will be more than glad to use. That's pretty close to an AK. But no, I mean, I'm ready for hunting season.
Oh, jeez. It's
gonna Don't be talking about guns and camping. I'm ready for hunting season.
Yeah, I know.
This would be our first year hunting on the property. Can you think and can you realize how many deer is going to be on there? I'm going to be able to fill up my refrigerator or freezer.
You don't speak your words too soon.
Oh, I will.
When deer season comes, they all take off. And
I feel confident. I am confident in this year. This hunting season is going to be the best hunting season ever.
Well, I hope so. Because that'll provide a lot.
I know.
That'll provide I mean,
I at least want to get 5
at least for all y'all that that go hunting, y'all know where we're coming from, as in providing food and providing a good source of meat, a lean meat. It's a good source, and it just costs as much as the bullet costs, pretty much.
Yeah, so we have our and that reminds me, we're gonna get that corn feeder from the farm.
Yeah, we ain't putting that out there yet.
Oh, but we will. We will as soon as deer season gets a little bit closer. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. There you go, SKS. D's Homestead says this holiday weekend while you're camping at the new homestead, that's your video content for this weekend. Yes, we are going to do it.
Hopefully it gets wet enough. Maybe we can shoot some fireworks.
I hope you didn't say that loud enough so the kids can hear you.
Oh, well, if it's wet enough. We can't do it when it's dry because we're around pretty much a match.
I'm telling y'all, it's literally a match. Like, you can look at the trees and start to see the needles turning brown.
Yeah, that's how dry it is.
The trees are brown. It's unreal.
The leaves are falling off the oak trees. I mean, there is no water. I mean, it's getting the pond, some farm ponds are drying up. It's getting to the point. And before we started this live, I looked outside because we were inside for a few minutes, but it started drizzling outside, and I was like, wow, I can't believe it. But I don't know how long it's gonna last. So hopefully, cross our fingers that it'll last. We need it for about a week of a slow rain, just so it absorbs in the ground.
Okay, so we have Mama Bear says, get you some corn, put it out, and then you have some deers. Yes. Right now the deer used to travel through the field. They used to be all over the field. But ever since we've been going out there every couple days,
they changed their path a little bit.
Yeah, they're about maybe 100 yards into the woods. They're still on our property. We've been watching them with the trail cams and just trying to figure out where we're going to set up our deer stands and everything because
we even got cows coming through there.
Yeah. Like I said before, Mama's going to have her some meat one way or the other. Whether it's cow, whether it's deer, whether it's a wild pig. I don't care if the chickens get out of the chicken houses next door. I'll take those out too. Just shoot them in the head.
Oh, jeez. You sound like a crazy nut. She ain't crazy. She's just talking. We're having trying to have a good time. This is real life. This is just real life. We try not to, we edit our videos, but we try not to edit too much. We want to try to have. The only reason why we edit them is just to shorten them down so they ain't 2 hours long. But we put all the
Y'all
details.
should hear some of the stuff that I cut out.
We put pretty much every single detail of the funny stuff, the down to earth stuff, the crazy stuff.
Dee's Homestead says she's wanting to put food on the table. No, Dee, I'm not wanting to put food on the table. I just want to go shoot my guns.
It's been a while. They've been sitting in the closet. They've been just sitting there.
Yeah, you bought me a new shotgun that I've only shot once.
I know. Yeah, and the problem is that one time you shot it, it wasn't even your bullet.
Exactly.
I mean, the thing is, the ammo is so much money. I mean, you want to make it worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's gonna be worth it when I bring meat.
You want to make the shot count for the price the bullets are. You want to make the shot count. That shot needs to go boom, boom, boom. It needs to be 3 booms. One pulling the trigger, the other one something hitting the ground, and the other one the knife going through it onto the table. That's what it needs. The 3 booms.
Oh, I was about to say I'm not about to waste 3 bullets on a daggone piece of meat. Let's see. We were starting to work on the food plots tonight. That's good. I'm glad that y'all were doing that. That's what Dee's Homestead says. Mama Bear says, I am new here. I was thinking she was your daughter until she said kids. Girl, you look so young. Thank you so much. No, we've been married for how long have we been married?
10 years.
I don't keep up with numbers.
It's been 10.
Really, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Where was my big 10-year vacation?
No, it's 9.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I had to cover it
up. Good Lord. We were married March 30th.
Well, we've been together for longer than that, but I'm just saying, like the married part, it was 2013.
So next March, it will be our 10-year anniversary. Then I get to go on a big vacation, right?
Yeah, it might be a vacation. I'm moving on to our own property. That'll be it.
Okay.
8 miles down the road.
Yeah, I tell you, he's funny. He is funny.
Oh, man. Hopefully it's sooner than that, honestly. But we have to just see how everything works out. Hopefully it works out in our benefit, hopefully.
Mama Bear says, go cow hunting. I'm telling you, if I'm sitting in that stand and a deer don't walk out, but a cow walks out,
we've already told, I believe we told the neighbors about their fence
But if they don't fix their fence, then
And they don't even, I mean, literally, they just have the cows out there in the field. They won't maintain their fence. So, granted, I know a cow just needs pretty much one strand of wire to stay in. I mean, but the thing is, the barbed wire is like 2 inches off the ground. So basically, you know, they just walk through like there's nothing there. And they won't maintain their fence. There's been a tree laid down on the fence for God only knows how long. And there's more than one tree. There's probably about 5 of them on that 1,500 feet a stretch, the length, pretty much the length of the property, something around there. And
so right now I'm just gathering evidence. I am getting pictures of their cows on my property, and if they do not fix their fence by deer season, there will be cow on the table to be butchered.
Well, see, I mean, I don't care if the cows come over. It don't bother me. It's just, you know, if you have animals, you know, maintain the fences. If you're being a stickler about what you got, you know what I mean? If you don't maintain the fences, I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, granted, there ain't no traffic on the road. So, I mean, insurance wise, if a car goes down the road and whacks your cow, are they going to say it's my cow? They'll probably say, no, that ain't my cow. You know, so they probably don't have insurance on their cows for that in that situation.
Yep. So
I know when we had horses, you know, you got to take that into consideration.
Mama Bear, she says she likes my thinking instead.
I like your thinking too. Honestly, we just need a tractor to move it. We're gonna have to be like Man Eater on Netflix. We had to be like we're gonna have to skin it, gut it, and everything right there on the ground where it lays,
and then dig a hole and roll the carcass into the
and
hole,
then
and then be
you
done
know
with it.
cut off. I mean, which we could do, and then butcher it up right there and just haul legs back and haul this back. Well, yeah, we could do that, but
let's see. Mama Bear says, whereabouts y'all live? We live in South Carolina. This is where we've always lived at. Let's see. Mama Bear says there is cow insurance.
Yeah, but a lot of the farmers around our area, they don't do it. They'll just deny it's their cow.
Yeah, there was a cow that sat on the road for 3 days, and the police couldn't figure out whose cow it was.
Yep, and nobody will claim it because if a car hits it, then they'll be responsible, and they just won't claim it. They're like, what's one cow when I got 200 more out there? You know what I mean? That's how some of the farmers think. You know, what's one cow out of 200? You know, so and they don't even care.
Let's see. Don't you have to brand it?
Now some of them have.
Some of these farmers around here, no, they don't. They just know their numbers, and
a lot
that's
of them,
pretty much it. They just,
like if one cow goes to another farmer's pasture, and they say this so happens they're missing a cow, they'll go to their neighbor's property and see if their number, the number of the cow is over there with their herd, is what they'll do.
All right, guys, Levi broke out. What?
Huh?
Daddy? Mommy? Sweet boy. Let's see.
Say hey to everybody, bye. Say hey to Levi.
If it was still alive, you should have claimed it and put it on the property. No, it had been dead for 2 days before we had actually rode by, and then we seen a post about it on Facebook. Hey, Mr. D says hi. Can you say hi?
Wave hi. Wave hi. Say wave hi.
But yeah, I don't need my phone. Quit. All right, we'll go play. Hold the table, Daddy.
Hey, Gracie, come play with him, please.
I think she went to the restroom.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Go get Gracie. Go get Gracie.
No, my little sweetheart. That's a mama's boy. He is a big mama's boy. I'm gonna raise him up right, fishing, hunting. Yeah.
And loving how's that go? Fishing, hunting, loving every day.
Yep. That's the way it's gonna roll. Thank you so much. Yes, he is a cutie pie. But he does have his moments. He didn't want to eat supper tonight.
PJ Red said hello. I just seen that.
Yeah. And it's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. Let's see. I'm in North Carolina and my mom ran over a bull once and the owner did not want to claim it due to his insurance. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
My mom, way back when she actually got a fine because she hit a pregnant cow. The cow got out in the middle of the road and it was in the middle of the night and she hit the cow and she called the police and she actually got a fine for hitting the cow that was pregnant. And the owner was there. The owner come too because my mom knew the owner of the cows. So the owner come and claimed his cow, but they still didn't fix her car. But that was like way back when.
It's crazy.
I'm telling y'all.
I know when we had horses and stuff, we had to have insurance, on the horses. Just so happens the horse jumps the fence, and goes out and gets hit by a car. Technically, the owner of the horse or horses are responsible for the damages. So we had to keep insurance on the horses for that reason.
I remember a lot of people for the longest time, they were putting up those signs that basically it was the law that was posted that if you enter this fence, then you're on your own. Do you remember those signs? The black and white signs? They were huge. They had a warning sign on it. They would sell them at the horse rides and stuff.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that's enjoying down the road.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm saying because a horse will jump over a 4 or 5 foot fence, no problem. Especially a spunky horse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll jump over a fence or run right slow. They'll run right slap through it, and it won't even phase them.
All right, guys. So I'm going to remind everybody there is a giveaway at the end of this live, and
we're trying to get people in here.
Interact, talk to us, ask us questions, get everybody involved. Because at the end of this live,
hello, Christina.
I am going to pick a winner, and I will send you $50 worth of soap. So y'all get involved. Y'all talk to us. Because we like hearing from y'all.
Hit the like button, share the video while we're talking or whatever, just so it gets out there. And conversate with us, and we'll see who's conversating, because we can see the comments. They ain't coming fast enough to actually hold a counter on it, but we'll see who's talking, and we'll go from there.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. So, but yeah, Ohio. Wow.
Where at?
PJ Red says, I remember those signs. Yeah. And I am going to get I'm going to get some of those signs to put up on our fence, because I mean, if we get big animals, or if we get
we're going to get animals. I mean,
well,
it's just
not right away, but whenever we do go to get big animals, that person that comes through that gate needs to know that we are not liable. If they want to go in the pasture with a daggone bull, then go ahead, but they are on their own. If they want to go in the pasture with a goat, a mean billy goat, they are on their own. They want to go lay down in the pig pen and get eaten by pigs, they're on their own. I'm not doing it. I am not reliable.
That was funny. That was a funny way of explaining it.
It'll just be free feed for
oh God. What kind of what the, a free feed? Come on, give me a break. People are think we're crazy.
I mean, if you go into the
we're not
chicken coop,
crazy. We're just
if you go
just
into the
she's
chicken
just being
coop and
hilarious.
get attacked by the rooster, okay?
That happened already before with me. But
yeah, we got rid of a rooster because it attacked me.
it literally, like, I'm 6'4". It literally jumped up when I was going in there to get the eggs or feeding chickens and collecting the eggs. It literally jumped up, spurred me in the chest, and I mean, it did it so quick, and I hurry up and slung my arm out to push it away. And as soon as I did it and it hit the ground, it jumped up again and tried to do the same thing. And it was like a constant keep on going like this to get them down. And I was like, well, dang. I was like, this sucker don't need to be here. I was like, one of these times I'm going to grab his neck and that's it.
I'm telling you, that rooster, I'm so glad it's gone.
Yeah.
His name was Hey Hey. Daggum thing. I better watch my mouth.
Yeah, that thing was, it was a big rooster. I mean, that thing was probably 20 plus pounds. That thing
Christina
was huge.
says, looking for land out there somewhere. Y'all know of any for sale?
Where?
No, not really. The county that we live in is like a black hole, and
it's nothing but farms. It's really nothing but farms.
And it's passed down from families. Like we were lucky to even get this property, honestly.
Yeah, because probably if it actually went on the market,
we got
one of the family members that bordered the property would have bought it. That's how
we got it before it even hit the market. Like
you got to be at the right place at the right time and know the right people to get, that
yeah.
I mean, because I'll be honest with you, we lived here our whole lives, and basically
she's looking in Pennsylvania.
Basically, okay, but we've been living and we've been looking for 7 years.
It took us a long time to find
and I mean, we've been looking for 7, maybe 8 years trying to look for something, and we never. And every time something would come up, before you would even be able to go look at it, it was already sold. And it's not just recently. I mean, even back 7 years ago.
Even probably in other states, it's probably the same way. Like I got so frustrated one time. I went on one of my lives or my videos, and I literally cussed out every every realtor in South Carolina. Like I was so mad, so mad.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that one.
Because you didn't watch that one. Let's see.
I mean, it was horrible. I mean, it was so frustrating. I was spending more money in gas just trying to look at this thing. And by the time we go look at it, literally there was probably about a good dozen to 15 of them that we went to look at before as literally as soon as we pull in the driveway and the realtor met us. They're like, well, I met you here since you were probably already here anyway, or just 3/4 of the way here. And they said, this place just got sold. So,
yeah, it just got put.
You can still. They're like you could still look at it just in case.
And put an offer in
case your offer is a little bit bigger than theirs, or if they ain't able to finance it, or this and that, and that never was possible. So.
Yep. So PJ says, well, they say mess with the bull and you get the horn. Yep. That sounds about right, because I'm telling you. Mama Bear says, we looking to go back to my area of roots. We're looking to go to Missouri hopefully by September. Y'all stay safe and good luck. I mean, really, that market is hard out there.
Yeah.
We're going to be sharing property with some friends in Missouri. Well, at least that's a good idea. PJ Red says we had a rooster that speared anyone. We finally stewed him. Yes. Well, Hey the rooster was actually my niece's. and she would not let me cook them up. Like, I told her many a times
I
that
tell you right now, that's them spurs. I kid you not, they were probably 3 inches long.
like
That rooster was huge. I never seen a rooster that big. I literally never in my
I would be
lifetime.
standing. No, the thing is I would be standing on the other side of the daggum yard, and that rooster would come at me every single time.
Yeah.
Even if I pick something up and beat the crap out of it, that rooster would still come after me. I was fed up with that rooster. I was so fed up with that rooster. I'm so glad it's gone. It is not here, and we are one big happy chicken family. We had chickens, and we're told to get rid of them because we're in the city. We only had 7.
Well, we were just told from who was that? Joel Salatin over our
Rent a chicken.
yeah, rent a chicken, because there's a way if you're not allowed to have chickens at your location.
Just
And
say
they-
they're not yours.
just
That
say-
you're renting them.
Yeah, just say they're not yours and you're renting them, and that'll make them
That's
shut
gonna
up.
be
They
fun.
can't do nothing to you when you say that. But go back, if you go watch what's that video
The
name?
Joel Salatin video.
The Joel Salatin video that we got listed. It's about an hour-long video.
But you can scroll through. He tells you how to rent a chicken. Rent a chicken.
Yeah, rent a chicken, or stuff like that. Or a lot of places, just like if you don't know, they don't have rules on rabbits, because rabbits are usually a pet, but you can have a meat rabbit and you can raise rabbits and they can't say nothing to you. So if you're doing chickens for meat, you can do rabbits for meat. And they can't say nothing to you, because usually there ain't no rules on rabbits, because 90% of the time they're going to be running through the development or running through anywhere anyway, wild.
Yeah.
So you can have your rabbits, and they have a very high dose of protein. I mean, for bang
How
for
about
your
meat
buck
squirrels?
for meat.
We can have meat squirrels.
Meat squirrel. Let me find
Look at
another
him.
one. I like squirrels, but I mean I was rather.
He's sitting over here. He's like, "What in the heck's gotten into my wife?"
It's not good. It's not good to eat a squirrel until after the first frost.
Okay, well then you can raise them until the first frost, and that way they'll be nice and fat, and you can kill them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got no out here. We were told that we weren't allowed to have chickens for the longest time. So we said screw it, because like my niece had a summer project raising chickens and this, that, and everything else. So she did it, and we kept the chickens. And some of our neighbors like the chickens. Some of our neighbors don't like the chickens. But honestly, we don't care. We could care less, honestly.
Yeah, and we live out in the country anyway. Even
it's not like we live in city limits.
So even if a cop, if somebody called the police department and said, "Hey, these people have chickens, and they ain't supposed to have chickens,"
the cop would laugh at them.
They would laugh. They would literally laugh at them. I mean, that's how. Yeah, that's how our where we live. The law enforcement ain't gonna be so strict on something like that. They ain't gonna. Unless you're maybe in the city of Columbia,
or town would actually
or town limits or something. But as in out in the country, in the county area, that they even though there is an ordinance and stuff like that, there's ways around it. So and if you come back with an answer, just say as in, that's a rent a chicken. They ain't my chickens. I'm renting them. They wouldn't expect to hear that answer coming out of your mouth if you said that back to them. So then you would stump them on what to say, and they would probably just leave and be like, okay. And they wouldn't have an answer, because they wouldn't expect an answer from you to say that. If that makes sense. Y'all understand that?
Yep. So Mama Bear says that rooster would suddenly get out, if you know what I mean, and suddenly chicken dinner be happening. I tried so many times.
Yeah, we tried. It was a school project. It was a school project that been how many years ago? That's probably 8, 9,
Yeah, it's been a while.
10.
No, Gracie's 11, so it's been about 8.
You know, it had been more than that because
I don't know.
Haley's she's driving, so she was in 3rd grade.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it was 3rd grade.
Darn.
It was 3rd. I mean,
time flies by.
Yeah,
so
it was many years ago.
Let's see. Mama Bear says I'd be looking to lease a cow. I can see that now. Have a cow out there posted in your front yard of suburbia. Say my cow, I'm renting this cow. These Homestead says I saw that in your video and was laughing. Christina says rent a chicken. What? I never heard of that. That's awesome. I'm going to check that out. Thank you guys.
Y'all need to watch that video. I'm telling you, you'll learn a decent amount if you're stumped on a certain amount of things. I mean, he doesn't get into every single homestead in detail, but there's certain details he gets in, and that was one of them. And we taped the entire the entire seminar. So that's why it's an hour-long video, but it's worth watching.
It is. He gets everybody laughing. Let's see. Tell them that your chickens identify as rabbits. Oh man.
But rabbits, I'll be honest, rabbits they have more it's basically more protein.
I don't know.
There's more protein on a rabbit. I'm trying to how to good way to explain it. There's more protein on a rabbit than there is on a chicken. So basically you would be better off eating a rabbit than you would eat a chicken. If you butchered a rabbit and a chicken side by side, you'd be better off eating the rabbit than the chicken. If that's the best way I can, just for the benefits off the meat, if that makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, granted, chicken's good. Rabbit's real good. I don't know if y'all ever tried it, but it is real good. And I mean,
cops ain't got the gas to be messing around. Cops ain't gonna come out and check your chicken.
Yeah, they ain't got. I mean,
someone is dying or someone's in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't.
Cop ain't gonna come out and say something about some daggum stupid chicken.
Yeah, at least not in our area. I mean, if they do, they're bored as anything. They have nothing to do.
What a part to come back to rent a chicken. I love it. Yeah, that is a good comeback. So yeah, y'all use it. I'm telling y'all. Somebody comes in your yard. Oh, I'm just renting these chickens. I needed to fertilize my yard. Oh man. PJ Red says the rooster was huge. Kid you not, it reminded me of Longhorns Forlorn. What is that?
Where you at?
PJ Red. We have watched Justin Rhodes videos. Yes, I like watching Justin Rhodes videos. I'm an Abundance Plus member. I like watching him.
Yeah, we're Abundance Plus Life members.
Yeah,
we're life members.
He's one of the ones that actually inspired us
to start a
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We've been homesteading for a good little while now, but he's the one that actually inspired us in his 4 years ago.
Well, we actually come across them. We've been doing YouTube for 2 years, a little over 2 years now. And basically I was like, well, if he's doing it, we could probably do it. You know what I mean? But that's how we got inspired by doing it. And I was like, well, dang, we're doing the same thing. We're pretty much doing the same thing he's doing, but we don't document every single thing we do. I mean, he pretty much documents every little, he documents everything. But we're in the process of back and forth at 2 different properties, so
I ain't got
we're
time for that.
we're very busy, but we video as often as we can, and we do put a decent amount of videos out. And if you do watch Justin Rhodes, he's like, the best way to get a YouTube channel to make it jump is post a video every day,
And I can't do
at
that.
least 6 days a week. And we did do that for a little while when we first started. And we got so burnt out, and then we started doing a few times a week, and now we probably do it like
Twice.
2 or 3 times a week. And as long as you stay consistent and have your viewers and your subscribers, watch your videos, then you'll do pretty good. I mean, it's taken a little longer for us to get there, it seems like, than for some reason. I mean, just for our
Yeah.
to actually get monetized and maybe be able to make a little bit of money on YouTube. But that's why we're trying to do this and trying to tell y'all that, like we said earlier about the hitting the like buttons, watching the videos. Even if you don't like the video, just let it play. If you decide not to watch it, just let it play or something. That's what helps us out. And then that'll allow us to do more free giveaways. Like, we'll be able to do a giveaway and you won't have to pay a dime, but other than watch the video and hit the like button and share it. You know what I mean?
I'm actually eating strawberry cheesecake Danish.
It's not homemade. This one ain't homemade.
No, it's not. I can't make it. Even like yeah, I can't even take a bite right now because my son just walked in the room. Yeah, I know. You see it. Come on. So let's see. The chicken that he was talking about is a foghorn leghorn.
Hey, Gracie.
Cartoon, Steven.
Gracie, give me a piece of paper and a pen, please. Yes, please.
Yeah, you want a bite?
Y'all and everybody that's commenting in here, I do see 4 or 5 of you that's commenting in here. There might even be more than that.
What are you up for?
I'm gonna write the names down, and we're gonna I guess draw it out of a hat. What do you think? What do you think about that? When the time comes to do the drawing,
go for it.
Because I ain't gonna remember how many times Mama Bear commented, how many times PJ Red commented.
I know who's interacting.
I know who's interacting, but I'm just saying it should go by how many comments and how many talk back and forth. But
that's fine.
We can do that.
Whatever you want to do. Let's see. Where am I at? Do you need a lot of land to have crops and small animals?
No, you can actually do it on a half acre, on a certain scale.
There's a video. It's called The Pizza Man's Garden that I just put out. He has a full garden on 0.2 acres of land. He's a really close
0.2 of an acre.
Yeah. Okay. He lives in the middle of suburbia. Okay, in the middle of a housing development, and his neighbors do not know what's going on in his backyard. He has from his front yard, it looks like it's just a whole bunch of trees and stuff and bushes. But inside and in the middle of those bushes, it is tomatoes, carrots, everything. It is a full-blown garden. Whenever I walked through his back door and I seen his garden, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was amazing. I could not believe all of the stuff that he was growing. It is crazy. Yeah. Somebody says people growing gardens in apartments. Yeah. You're on a half an acre. You can grow a garden. You can grow a garden. You can have chickens. If you're town will let you, but yeah. You're not eating all my Danish. Go on somewhere. So, let's see. See, Rebecca says I did have some tomatoes and peppers this year and would love to expand a bit, but still want a fire pit relaxing area. Yeah. Well, see, in the summertime, what I think he does is in the summertime, he has his whole yard, a backyard, a garden, but he does the wood chips. So it's not like you there's no need to kill the Danish. But sorry, y'all. Levi took my fork and started stabbing.
I can't. I'm trying to read the thing. Stop shaking the table.
But yeah, and in the wintertime, whenever everything starts to die back, like all he'll have left is his fruit trees and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, let's see, there is a book. It's called The Backyard Homesteading, and it teaches you how to lay everything out in. Stand up, reach over there and grab me that Backyard Homesteading book.
Gracie, I can't get out of here without making a big move and everything. Gracie, come here, please.
Mom.
See that Backyard Homesteading book right there?
Yeah.
Yep. Hand me that one, please.
The one I bought at Tractor Supply without Daddy's permission.
All right, and hand me a pair of scissors. Yep.
Yeah, so it says produce all the food you need on just 1/4 of an acre. So you can do it. You can produce everything, all the food that you're going to need on just 1/4 of an acre.
Basically, even protein, even meat. I mean, you don't need to have a cow. You don't need to have a cow to get your meat. Yeah, if it comes down to it. I mean, basically, a cow's a luxury. To have something, beef or stuff like that. But to get protein and have meat, you don't need to have a cow to get that.
Grumpy Acres Farm?
No, I got 4 of them so far.
Let's see. Yeah, y'all check out his video, and the pizza is amazing. The pizza he made was just, oh my goodness, best pizza I've ever had. I won't ever eat any other pizza besides his. Let's see. I have to check that out. That's amazing. D, you got linked to that video there. Yeah, D, get that. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mama wants to hunt. He is getting a head start in hunting and killing Danishes. Yes. I'm telling y'all. Like, this is going to be this past hunting season. Let me tell y'all something real quick. This past hunting season, I had him in the stand. All right. Now, everyone knows that a 2-year-old can't sit still. All right. But my little Levi was trying to make as much noise as possible, which is, I already knew that. I'm just trying to get him used to being in the stand and sitting there and everything else. Well, my crazy son, little Levi, decided to stick his head out the blind and look down both ways and say, deer, 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 like calling the deer, loud as can be. And all me and Gracie could do was just laugh. Like, that was the end of the hunting that day, but that's all we could do was laugh. It is so crazy. Let's see. Grumpy Acres Farm says rabbits on a suburban lot, 2 buck, 2 does, approximately 198 pounds of proteins. What? Hold a book. 2 pounds of 198 pounds of proteins. Yeah, that is a lot. Honestly, yeah. And rabbits don't make noise. Well, they do when you go to behead them, but
there's ways to do it without making noise. But I mean, they ain't nothing like noise as in chicken. Yeah, technically a rabbit's a pet. Not a lot of people have rabbits for pets. I mean, that's the whole reason of getting away with it, because there ain't no ordinances in an HOA on a rabbit. Exactly. As far as I know, anyway. I
Let's
mean,
see. I like to be a little more self-sufficient. I like canning spaghetti sauce. The town I'm in allows animals around us:
Annette.
sheep, goats, and chickens, and many others.
What's her Annette?
Yes.
Annette,
Christina,
we're putting you in the drawing.
I don't even think some of them know about it, but
Oh,
we have
re-mention everything real quick so they know.
in a minute. We have a decent garden right now: tomatoes, peppers, green beans, watermelons, cucumbers, broccoli, Brussels, herb garden, sunflowers. Would love to raise our own meat though. That's why we want to move. Yeah. I understand that. I understand that completely. What? Hoping for a pressure canner and expand the crops. This gives me hope. Yes, I need a pressure canner too. Right now, I use my mother-in-law's, but I want my own. I really do.
Well, that time will come.
I know. I gotta be patient. But
Be patient. Need a house first. Need to get our own house rather than
you know how unimpatient I am. Okay, so for those of you that are coming in, we are trying to get this video out, and we're an hour in.
It's fine. It's fine. I
mean, we are trying to get this video out.
We don't know how much of the video you watched since you just came in. How does that work? Does they start from the beginning, or it starts from where we're at? If somebody new comes in,
we're just gonna pick somebody.
I know that, but I mean, I'm just saying, as in,
I got to pick somebody whenever the time comes, and you'll win a whole free box of soaps. And that's just the way we'll do it.
We got let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Donna. Let me write that.
All right, so let's see. Getting to know the animal control officer in your town helps too. They'll look the other way if they like you. Yeah. That's actually a good idea, Stephen. Miss Annette says, I remember that hunting video Levi Hope was hilarious. Yes, I'm telling y'all, he is something else. Like, I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe he actually stuck his head out the window. And I'm just sitting there trying to hunt. And the thing about it is I think that was the video that I actually did see a deer. And I shot at it, but I missed because I was laughing so hard because he was sticking his head out yelling for a deer. Like, I think that's the deer that I missed. And I went down there to look and I couldn't find. Let's see, I had to lock up the chickens. I'm late getting here as usual. It's okay, Miss Annette. Thank you for being here. They say Instapot Max does can properly and to temperature to kill the bacteria. I've heard about the Instapot too, but I'm just nervous about using the Instapot.
Didn't we try doing something in the Instapot before? I thought we tried it.
Yeah, but my jars were too big.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm just nervous about using it.
Well, the Instapot really ain't big enough. You can only put what, 2 jars in it? 3 tops? At least the one we got. I don't know how big.
Sorry, I missed your live. Well, we're glad you are here now. Ruth says deer are awful. Good meat though. Yes. Deer is like the best meat. And if you have any kind of like stomach ulcers or anything like that, it doesn't have any fats or anything in it, and it is really good for your stomach. I always cook mine in a little bit of apple cider vinegar, just so that way it makes it a little bit more tender, and the apple cider vinegar is good for your stomach anyways. Even though you would think it wouldn't be, but the probiotics and everything that's in it is good for you. Let's see. Rebecca says we started you two with the crop planting and hunting and being more. What started you two with crop planting and hunting and being more self-sufficient?
No, D. Thank you for catching that. I did not.
Okay. So what started us on everything is he grew up with gardens and stuff, and then and hunting, and then I grew up with gardens and hunting, and then when we just come together, like there was maybe 1 or 2 years at the beginning where we didn't do a whole lot of that, and then we hit rock bottom when my daughter Gracie, she got burnt in the fire, and he didn't have a job. I didn't work. I was taking care of the kids, so it's like you come to a point to where you can't afford the food, but you still got to feed your family. So that's what got us into really wanting to homestead and getting us moving on this whole situation. So we've been working and we've been looking for this dream of our property right now that we have.
I've been
for
doing
the
it.
longest time. I know you've been hunting for the longest
Well,
time.
I'm saying I've been doing it and growing food since I was a little kid. I was a little kid, and I grew up doing that with my family. Before me and her even, this is back when I was in school. I mean, elementary school.
So
But
yeah.
so I was raised on goat milk. My parents, knew one of their friends had a goat farm, and I was raised on goat milk. I ate a lot of farm raised stuff. We grew our own garden. That's how I was raised when I was young. And then the older we got, and the older I got, and it phased away a little bit. And then when we got together, then it came back too, and I was like, well, that's good, because I enjoy doing it. And granted, we didn't do it we didn't do it on a biggest, as it phased away, we started doing it not as on a big of a scale, because the family started separating around.
Yeah, we had gotten to a point where whenever we were broke when we lived in the camper, we didn't have nowhere to go. We were living in a camper. We were broke, and traveling back and forth to Augusta, Georgia, was not cheap. So we had to do what we had to do. I mean, there was a lot of struggles, but everybody has their struggles. But it's all right now.
Well, we ain't no rich people, but we're hanging in there, I guess you want to call it. I think everybody in here is just hanging in there just because the price of everything.
Just trying to freaking survive.
Just trying to survive, because the price of everything is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how people are still surviving.
Grumpy Acres Farm, I'm sure it wasn't buck fever that caused you to miss. I'm going to be honest. I did not get a deer that year or last year. I did not get a deer at all.
Did you tell them about my 8-point? Did you tell them about my 8-point?
Well, I guess you just did.
I took the kids with me, and where were you at? Were you in the stand with me?
In the stand with you.
Okay. Well, it was me, her,
and the kids,
and all the kids. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't Levi. It was just Courtney and Gracie, I think. It wasn't Levi, was it? This has been a few years ago, so it wasn't Levi. It was Courtney.
It doesn't matter. Well,
honestly, anyway, the kids were in there, and out of the blue, I was like, man, we got out there late. It was like, usually I like getting out there around like 6:30 in the morning or whatever. And usually the deer walk at that time. They were walking between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So we got out there at like 9:45, almost 10 o'clock. And I was like, man, we ain't going to see nothing.
So he just hands the kids the daggum deer calls and say, here, play with those, because they wouldn't quit whining.
Yeah, they wanted something to do. So I was like, and then they started going to my little packet, and now they're like, can we blow on these things? And they were blowing it sounded like a raped mule. I mean, that's how hard they were blowing on these deer calls. And out of the blue, I'm like, stop. And they're like, what? And it shocked everybody. I was like, there's a buck that just walked out at 200 yards. It's right there. I was shocked. And I put the scope up and I was like, really? I cannot believe it. I was like, it was an 8-point buck. It weighed 185 pounds. And we weren't even in the stand for 20 minutes. It was crazy.
Yeah, like honestly, my grandfather has always told us it doesn't matter what you're doing. The deer are not afraid of the sound of kids.
The kid's voice,
They do not bother them at all. For some reason, that's what he's always told me, and I have found that out multiple times.
And also with like if somebody's working in the woods, if somebody's out there,
you can
just
take
say
a chainsaw,
running a chainsaw and just start it up, set it on the ground 100 yards from you, go up in the tree stand and let it sit there and idle. And they'll come out and see what that noise is, and you'll get one every time. I mean, we've seen that as a proven fact.
Okay, let's catch up on these comments real quick, babe. Amen. Let's see. Does the apple cider vinegar take the gamey taste out of it? Yes, it takes it out a little bit, but I mean, I like some of the gamey taste, so it does. I mean, but yeah, it does take it out a little bit. You need to try it. It's really, really good. I haven't ever soaked it in. I cook it in like the crock pot. I don't soak the deer meat in apple cider vinegar because
that's just
we
don't mix.
I do a cup of water to a quarter cup of applesauce.
Applesauce.
Apple cider vinegar. Yeah, I'm still hungry. I'm sorry. Let's see. Rebecca says, amen. That's an awesome story that would inspire anyone. We have to do that for our kids. Grumpy Acres Farm says, soak your venison in milk overnight to get rid of the gamey taste. I've never tried that. I've got millions. Let's see. Mama Bear says, I've got millions. I just like living dirt poor. Really? You got millions? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Who said that?
I had to stop and think for a minute. Mama Bear.
We need some help, Mama Bear.
Grumpy Acres Farm. Don't you guys be mean to her. Donna. Wait a minute, baby. We do what we can where we are, slow and steady, and still achieve the dream. That's the only thing you can do. We have been trying to rush this whole homesteading thing as far as the property goes, and it finally it broke us. Like a couple weeks, it broke me. Like maybe was it 2 weeks ago? It broke me whenever I made that video, and we have literally backed off. The only time we go out to the property is to water the garden and to pick our vegetables. We haven't done nothing.
We did so much. I mean, granted, it probably don't look like a lot, but it took a lot of work to do it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hard work to get where we're at right now from a raw piece of land. And it's basically, me and her doing it. We had a few people come out and help. Matter of fact, the pizza guy, he come out and helped a few times, 2 or 3 times.
Pat, yeah.
Pat and her grandfather come out and help.
So yeah, we've had a lot of people come out and help us, but when it's just me and him and the 3 kids trying to get stuff done,
trying to get with the kids out there, because they want to help, but trying to get something accomplished at a fast pace and having the kids out there, especially Levi, because he's only 2, it's hard to get something accomplished because there's too many stopping and going. So when we do go out there, we try to pace ourselves because we don't want to rush and have the kids hate the environment. If that makes sense, we want them to try to like the environment because we don't want to overdo it with them to make them not be interested.
Let's see. Miss Annette says, I never knew kids' voices didn't bother animals. Learning a lot. I just can't kill an animal myself. I guess I could do it if I had to, but hopefully I'm never forced to. I agree. I agree with you 100%. But I was raised that way. And I guess it all just depends on how you're raised. And my girls, they love hunting. Levi's gonna love hunting.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Cross
just
my
a
fingers.
lot of it's how you were raised and how you were brought up, and where you live. Did you live in the city growing up? Did you live in the country growing up? Did you live,
and how you were brought up,
and how you were? My grandfather, they were deer hunters. My dad bow hunted. He didn't, use a gun or nothing. But,
and I talked about that. Like I asked
um,
my kids the other day in a video, on the self-sufficient video. I asked them. I was like, "Do you want to be a hunter?" And one of my kids, honestly, they said they weren't sure. Gracie wants to be a hunter. She wants to go fishing. She wants to do all that.
Gracie
But
loves
see,
to fish
Courtney
and loves to go hunting.
Courtney's the one that she hasn't made up her mind whether she wants to follow our path or go her own way as far as the hunting. And if she goes the other way, then that's fine. At least I know she'll eat the meat.
And she likes eating deer meat. She likes eating deer jerky. I mean, she loves
she'll help me process it. Like she'll help me cut it up and stuff, but I don't think she would ever be able to, pull that trigger, and that's fine with me.
She, usually a lot of the times, we go hunting separately. Well, still at the same time, but just go at different stands or something. Like her and Gracie will go to one stand, and then me and Courtney will go to another one. And Courtney likes to just go with me, and she's younger, so the stand's bigger for where I usually go. So if she don't feel interested at the time, we don't force them, but if she don't feel interested, then she has something else to do in the stand rather than just sit there in a little cubicle.
Yeah. So, but no, so it's all about how you're brought up and what, like, if my parents, or if my family, my mom and dad are not hunters. My grandparents, my aunts, uncles, and everybody, they're all hunters.
Your dad hunts. He just don't go.
He doesn't hunt.
He goes and
he's not a hardcore hunter.
Yeah, he ain't a hardcore hunter. He's one of them hunters that
goes to the stand, takes
and
a
makes you laugh, takes a nap. He just comes. Did you see anything? He's like the back of my eyelids. It's something to go, and it's one of them. Go there as the guys or something, hang out, and he's the one that has the funny. He makes us have the laughs.
Yeah. So it's all about where you come from, and how you're raised. Let's see. What did they say? Living on a dime and a prayer, and it depends on what the deer are eating also as to how gamey tasting. Okay. Let's see. Rebecca says, and now I'm hungry. Applesauce. Deer roast with carrots, and that does sound good. No,
yeah, we don't have none left, so
I don't have a deer roast left. Sorry.
I think we got maybe a couple pounds of burger. That's it.
No, it's just sausage.
Oh, it's sausage?
Breakfast sausage.
Okay.
What you need, Levi? You said mom 3 times. What you need?
What?
Oh man.
Go scare Gracie. Go scare her.
Rebecca says sometimes you need to just take a step back, take a deep breath, and focus on yourself for a day or two, don't accidents happen or you lose your mind, and that's not good. I agree.
Oh yeah.
See, Mom Better says I could pull the trigger, but the processing, my hubby has to do that. Seeing the life go out of the eyes, it's the eyes. I was brought up country, and all family hunters, fishers, and farmers. Okay.
Yeah, that's how we
so-
were brought up.
Now, as for me and Steven, he works, so if he shoots the deer or I shoot the deer,
She can do the whole thing herself if she had to.
I could do it from start to finish if I had
Like
to.
if she, went hunting, she got a deer, she would be able to, get it to the
Processing station.
Yeah, and basically clean it, gut it,
Clean
or
it.
skin it, gut it, and butcher it up, put it in the cooler, and bring it home. She's able to do that herself, and I'm able to do it myself.
And I've actually proved that to him once before because I
she
went hunting without him.
In the beginning, you see, when we first got together and stuff, I would make sure I would be there to help her out and show her how to do it this way or how to do it this way, and try not to get hair on the meat from the hide. There's certain ways to do it.
I'm telling y'all,
but basically, as in, after I showed her, a good many times, and she's seen it from her uncle and aunt doing it, she learned herself, as in watching other people do it and me do it and her aunt and uncle do it, her grandparents do it. So that's how she picked it up. And it's just like, I knew how to do it before I met her. I mean, many, many years ago, even back when I was a teenager.
I can pull the trigger, but the processing my husband has to do, seeing out. Okay, yeah, we've read that one. My dad hunted and fished. I can fish and cook them, clean and cook them. My brother and other family hunt too. I'm an army brat, so I have lived in different environments. I always hid the animals and loved them. Rebecca says we used to laugh at my pop every year. He brought a hunting license to take his guns for a walk, and sometimes bring a small plant home. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. That is funny. Donna says I was raised a city girl. We had a small garden and fish, and so did my maternal grandparents. My husband was raised hunting and fishing. We now rent an unincorporated, very small town container garden. Well, that's a good idea. Some people don't even have those no more. I think our town has them, but I don't.
Where is that?
I don't want to really get involved with it because right next door, the people who actually own it is a doctor's office, and there's a big sign out front saying a whole bunch of stuff that I don't care about. Let's see. Mama Bear, living time. I'd have to put a bag over its face. Yeah, I know what y'all mean. When you, like, after you shoot something, or if you're deer hunting and you walk up to it, you see its eyes. I understand that. I understand that completely.
If you shoot a deer, just say, this is something that you need to know. If you go up to a deer and just say you shoot a deer, you go up to the deer, you see it go and fall, lay on the ground, or whatever you want to do. You make sure that the eyes of the deer are open.
Yeah, do not go up to that deer. If you shoot a deer, do not go up to that deer until you know for sure that deer's eyes are wide open, because that deer will play dead, and that deer will get up and will run all over you.
Yeah, because if you go up and just say shoot it, you might have maybe didn't get a good shot or something, and you go and you're like, hey man, that thing went down, so I think I got it. And if you go up to that deer or get
and them
near
eyes
it,
are closed,
and they have their eyes are closed, they're
you better
playing.
shoot it again.
They're playing dead, and what's going to happen is that thing's going to jump up in the air, and if it's a buck, it's going to run all over you, and it's going to attack. Is what's going to do. I mean,
All right, guys.
I mean, it's not from experience because it never happened to me, but it's just knowledge. And hearing other people say that and what happened, and I've watched other things that made that occur. So
So yeah, so we are going to
oh,
do
no.
our soap giveaway. If you have not liked the video, please go and like the video. Well, this live, that's what I mean. And we're gonna do our giveaway. And we want to thank everyone for coming in. We are super excited and thank everyone for watching.
We're not getting off of here yet.
So we're gonna do the giveaway, and Steven, how do you
I'm gonna get a hat because a lot of people were commenting, and I mean, we're gonna get a hat. I'm gonna put all the names I've written down that were in the comments that were communicating the whole time there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of y'all that were actually communicating a lot.
I hear you.
And I'm gonna put them names in a hat. And I know some people are just arriving right now, and we've been on live for an hour and 31 minutes. So I don't want to, you know.
All right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. All right, guys. Fold those up. Stick those in Levi's bucket. We're gonna do it this way. Fold them. Stick them in Levi's bucket. Stick them in Levi's bucket. Stick them in Levi's bucket.
Why he has to get the stuff out of the
It
bucket?
ain't nothing but. Do y'all care if there's little bitty?
Oh yeah, take it out of
letters
there.
in there?
Yeah, because that's you don't want stuff getting up underneath another name.
What's that smell? I smell something good. Something sweet. Banana bread. I bet you it's banana bread. Your mama is making banana bread. The neighbors upstairs are making banana bread. I think it's banana. What is that? Banana bread? I want me some banana
I don't
bread.
know. I don't smell it yet.
I smell it. It's coming through the vents.
Well, you got the vent face. I'm underneath the vent, and you're on to the right side of the vent, so
All right.
that's why.
Pick it, Levi. Levi's gonna pick it. Yes, we're gonna have Levi pick it.
All right. We got everybody, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
We're gonna see how this goes, y'all.
All right.
Levi, come on.
All right, we're gonna shake it up. We got the names in the bucket.
Yeah, give me the bucket. Get one out.
Grab one. Hope.
That's the one he handed you.
There's more than one. Hold on a minute.
Well,
There's
you
more
did
than
a bad
he has to do
job.
it again. Put it back in there.
You did a bad job.
He has to do it again. He had more than one in my hand. I can't do that. Here,
Come here, pick
do
one
it,
out.
Mama.
I don't want to do it.
He ain't gonna. He's too crazy right now.
Boy, you have made him mad.
I know, but he grabbed like two, and one. I had two in my hand, and one fell over here. So hopefully, it went back in there.
All right. So our winner is here.
Rebecca. Is Rebecca
Turn
here?
it down in there.
Is Rebecca here?
Yeah, she's here.
Rebecca actually said, "Pick it, Levi." Here it is, right here.
Yeah, here.
Oh, I have to put it up here.
Yeah.
Focus.
Don't. I have to mess with the thingy.
Yeah, you have to
so.
mess with things. So focus.
me get him back his toy. Here, go for it. Stick it up there.
Focus.
All right, Rebecca, get we're gonna give you an email address, and you send us your
Well, you can go on our videos. Don't we have an email?
yeah, or in the description of this video, get our email address, and it's basically Mrozinski Family Homestead at gmail.com, and send us an email, and I'll get your address, and I will send you soap. At least one bar of each kind of soap that I have. And I think I have 6. So yeah, you'll get 6 bars of soap.
That's that. We have 6 as of right now. 6 different kinds.
Yeah. So, but yeah, thank you. Congratulations.
We appreciate all the comments. Sorry that it was just one anonymous pick. We would love to be able to give it to everybody.
Mama Bear is upset.
Mama Bear, I'm sorry, Mama Bear.
She said, "Now that name Levi pulled out was mine. I just knew it."
I didn't even see. But he gave me 2. He actually picked. I had 2 of them in my hand, and one fell on the couch, and I had to pick that one up and put it in there. So that's why we had to do it again. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, so but no, we want to encourage you all to please go back and watch our videos and share our videos, and thank you. Thank y'all so much for joining us on this live. This has been one of the pretty good lives that we've had, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate everything that
the more
all of our subscribers do. I had to mess with you a little. That's fine. We knew you were joking. We knew you were joking.
I mean, we're gonna have more giveaways. The thing is, I mean,
there will be more giveaways, and we do a live every Monday at 8:30. Every Monday. Are we doing a live next Monday?
What's next Monday?
July 3rd.
Yeah, why not? It's not July. I mean, I don't. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I mean, does everybody here tonight want to do a live?
Probably not.
July 3rd.
D, is that a holiday?
Well, July 4th is the holiday.
I know, but I don't know what day July 3rd's on. Yeah, it's July 4th. No, we won't do a live.
Mama Bear wants to do a live.
I don't think we're gonna do the live on the 4th. Honestly.
Well, it all depends. I mean,
no. So we will have the next live the following Monday, and thank y'all.
I just want to make everybody here know that as of right now, we could only do, when we do the winter, I don't want people to feel bad,
We will do another live pretty soon.
Well, I mean, no, I just don't want
another giveaway. Sorry.
Yeah, we just don't want everybody in here to feel like they participated a lot and all of a sudden didn't get to win or this and that.
I feel like that all the time whenever I go and go to other people's and try to win stuff.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, I'm the one that I feel guilty. You know what I mean? Because I'd love to give everybody a prize that's on the live, but we can't afford it.
That's a lot of shipping costs.
We wouldn't be able to afford that. And we need to have YouTube try to.
They're okay with it.
Okay, but I just want to explain myself because I don't like leaving without being explainable.
Well, you're explained,
but
and you were forgiven.
But I just want to be able to, the more likes, the more algorithm, whatever she says. In the video, it allows YouTube to push the video, so it allows more views on our videos, and it allows for us to get farther in YouTube. So it allows YouTube to maybe pay us money. And then the faster we get to that location and point, we'll be able to do a lot more giveaways for free. And that's going to provide y'all with free prizes for being our subscribers. If that's a good way to explain it. I think I did that okay. Did I do that okay?
Let's see. Next live is on the 11th. And they'll be doing another drawing. I'm giving the prizes for that one. All right. So we're doing another drawing on the 11th. Thank you, D. Man.
Uh-oh.
It is good to have
Now I'm curious what the prize. Can I enter too?
No. We've already won once of his. Come on. All right, guys. Thank y'all all for watching, and may God bless you like he has blessed us. And we will see y'all on the 11th. Bye, guys.
See y'all. Appreciate all the support, and thank y'all for subscribing, and thank y'all for joining us this evening. And we'll see you on the 11th on our next live, because we're skipping the 4th of July Monday.
Yep.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you.